Hello and welcome to another mock showcase video, or in that fact, 3 mocks basically. All of these mocks were completed under pretty heavy time constraints for the Brook Council, or TBC. These were all built live on his channel for his building competition, which I competed in and did pretty well in. I actually won the competition in the end, out of, I believe it was 12 people who began. Yes, 12? Yes, I think it was 12 who started. So that's pretty fun. And these were the builds that got me there. So this video will be going through all of them and showing you exactly the ins and outs of each of them. So that should be fun. The way I've structured these builds is basically the time I spent on them. I believe this build here was 20 minutes, this central one was 30, and then this one was pushed right to an hour. So that's quite a good while in the end. Yeah, so let's start from the beginning and then we'll roll all through them. First up, we've got a small Imperial Outpost or base on some kind of foresty or grassy planet. Could be like an Endor or something. But yeah, I'm really happy with this mock. This is the one that you've most likely seen if you follow my channel, because the day I built this, I put out a video on it and saying to vote for me, because that was the closest I'd ever gotten to losing a round. SW Bricks and Figs got super close to taking me out, and I think if you look back at that poll now, he is in front of me. But for the time it was won, this was really close, and I'm really happy with how this little one turned out. You can see on the grass I've used a bunch of little techniques. I really like this clip piece here, that if it would love to focus, well, you can kind of see it. I've used as little blades of grass almost, with the sand green and some other dark green bits just to make it look more jungly, and some little light bluish grey plates as stones with some water patches in the back as well. And I've also got some little rebels posted out here. What I found was really helpful, and you'll see this in multiple times in the mock, I used large pieces to bulk out quickly so I could build faster. Like you can see, this wall, while still looking somewhat detailed, is very simple because it's just 2 bricks that really hold the whole thing together. And then likewise, to do like the back of it, like not detailed at all. And these are actually prison doors put on clip pieces, which are then put on by jumper plates. These ones are the prison doors with a clip on to hold like vines and stuff, where there's this 2 stormtroopers talking to a death trooper. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. This is actually, I think, the first Imperial mock to show up on my channel. Well, there was the Imperial, like, transport, but the first time I showed this mock was before that. So this is probably technically the first Imperial mock on my channel, so that's quite fun. But yeah, this took me 20 minutes in total, and I'm pretty happy with the result of it. So let's move on to the 30-minute build. I think when it's all said and done, my 30-minute build is probably my least favourite out of the 3 in terms of the time I took to build it based off the final result. I'm really happy with how it started, with this nice black border around the edge and this really, if I pull these off, intricate snot design, making these like almost like little hexagon, they're not a hexagon, nice angled off rectangles as a floor going the whole way through. I forgot to even tell you what this is. This is a Clone Wars mock set on Ringo Vinda. As you can see, there is Tiplar and Tipley as well as Commander Doom fighting off against some Droideka. I think I was probably influenced too far by the figures for this. I basically got these 2 heads in through Instagram, and I thought, well, I have to build Ringo Vinda. And instead of waiting in the future to build a bigger, much better version, I just thought, let's just do it now, and built this. This back wall is probably my least favourite part. It's built entirely like upwards and then just angled and snot, with these like angle bits trying to look like that curved wall in the back of the tunnels of Ringo Vinda. And these trans light blue cylinders acting as the lights. I'm not super happy with this one, although it is still pretty good. But yeah, I think I could have done better. But it still got me through to the next round to my favourite. That was the strangest pronunciation I've ever done. My favourite build of the three, my 1 hour build. I knew that for the finale I had to go with something special, and I think I did manage to achieve that here in the final mock of the three. This was the finale, basically. This mock represents the final battle of the Clone Wars between Darth Maul and Ahsoka in the throne room of Mandalore. Again, it's got small problems, and I came into probably the most problems when building this one, directly referring to this snot floor. As you can see here, the spacing I kind of messed up, and this while it works like really strongly over here, you can see this is how I more expected it to come out. That Mandalore symbol in the center of the room. It didn't come together as well here as I'd have liked it to. So if you go back to that stream, you can see that I have that where I was just kept on messing this up. So I went on, built the walls, and then came back to this. And I think I'm okay with how it turned out in the end. It's not too noticeable, especially from my bad webcam. The back wall I just did with tons and tons of 1x2 trans bricks, and tried to create similar Mandalore symbols in the windows, sort of to like shape them, and I think that's come out okay. I really like the look of the throne I came together. These windows are also kind of quite accurate. This is obviously put down in a smaller scale to what would be there in reality, but if you spin this around, you can actually see there's a little platform that's for this little light that I have, and when switched on I can put just behind there, and then that sort of lights up the throne similarly to give it that light that it has in the actual show. And I think that kind of finishes it off, although it's probably more red than I'd like it to be. I'd like it to be a bit more orange, like you can see there, so that's why I kind of like it off sometimes as well. But yeah, I'm happy with this. Again, this is completely snot, this entire floor, and then attached with these bricks in the back here. You probably recognise them, those 2x2 snot bricks. 2x1x2 snot bricks. But yeah, I'm happy with how this throne room's turned out as well. And it did actually go on to win me the competition. So I'm very thankful to this old thing, which won me a 501st battle pack in the end. And you can never have too many 501st clones. That wall's going to fall on top of all my figures again. So we can pull these all together and go into a little outro. And there we have it. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and an hour of straight Lego building. This is what my skills led to, and I'm pretty happy with them. If I were to order them, my favourite to my least favourite, this is definitely in last place, and then between these two it's a bit of a throw up. I do really like this one, especially for the amount of time I spent on it, but I think this one is an overall better presence. But who knows, I'll end up destroying them all. But yeah, those are the mocks. So thank you so much for watching. I'd like to thank TBC for putting on the competition. His channel is linked in the description, as well as the links of the streams that these were all built as part of, so you can prove that I did in fact build them live. But yeah, if you like this video, like the video, that's what the like button's there for. Comment which of these is your favourite, or if you want to see me do more timed builds in the future, because this was quite fun, if not a little bit stressful. And subscribe for more mocks. Here's 3, there's plenty more on my channel and plenty more to come. Thank you so much for watching, and bye. This will actually be my last video of the year, unfortunately, although the year literally ends tomorrow. But, you know, I'd just like to say, once again, thank you guys so much for the incredible support I've seen on the channel over the past few weeks. We've now recently just hit past 250 subscribers, which is ridiculous considering my goal for the end of the year was 200. We've grown so far so quickly, and it's all down to you guys. And I know this is a bit soppy, but thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. And I can't wait to bring you even more awesome stuff next year and beyond. Thank you guys so much.